Hey, happy day 82 of the BP Challenge. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, also known as Pajama Grandma sometimes, but not in my pajamas, in my sweater today. I'm just kind of cozy and cold outside. Baby, it's cold outside, so I want to be warm and cozy. So I've got my hot coffee, I've got my warm sweater, and we're going to talk about process implementation. What the heck does implementation mean? It just means do it. It means do the thing that you wrote down yesterday. Try doing it based on the steps and the directions that you wrote down. And that will help you realize, did I miss something? Did I miss a step? Did I forget to write something down? But just do the thing that you're implementing or the process that you want to implement today. Just do it. Now, since we picked a process that we've done previously, you already probably have done it, but I want you to do it again today anyway, to make sure that you've written down all of the steps. A couple things to keep in mind. We're not looking for perfectionism here. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just the key steps that you take to complete the process. Then the other thing to keep in mind is that it won't necessarily be you doing this all the time. We'll talk about that in a couple of days about automating and delegating. And some things we will set up so that you don't have to do them at all. They're just automatic. I mean, there's a lot of tests and things with respect to our health and with respect to our lifestyle and our businesses that we can just 100% put on autopilot. I like to do that with everything that I possibly can so I can pay attention to the things that really matter to me or the things that matter most. So if there's parts of something I can automate and I just have to monitor it on some frequency, I much prefer that. The other thing to remember is that we're not always going to do everything ourselves. And if we don't know the answer to something, if we're struggling with something, all we have to do is ask. Especially when it comes to things like writing down processes or documenting. Chances are someone else has already documented this process before. If you want a little cheat sheet and technique, I could probably go online and I could say, check your blood pressure. I could just Google or search in one of my search engines how to check your blood pressure. And guess what? I would already get a written list of how to check your blood pressure. So maybe I can just use that list and I can try one of those lists as I'm creating processes for other things in my businesses and in my life, mostly in my life and in my health. I can find out what someone else has already done. And if that is a baseline for me to start on, I can use that as a script or a starting point to jump off and create the thing that works best for me. Nothing says we have to create or reinvent the wheel or do everything ourselves. We're much better off modeling and learning from other people's experiences than having to experience absolutely everything ourselves. So that's it. Today, all we're going to do is we're going to actually do the process that we're implementing. We are going to actually, or that we're studying. We wrote the steps down yesterday. Today, we're going to actually do the process. So maybe I don't check my blood pressure every day. Guess what? I'm going to actually check my blood pressure today to verify that the steps that I wrote down are actually the process, that I can actually do and implement the process. That's it. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments below. Otherwise, I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.